Last year, nearly 50 million tons of e-waste was generated worldwide. That is about 7 kilograms for every person on the planet. And joining us now for more on this is Anna Dengler. She's the Director of Sustainability at Great Forest. Anna, very nice to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks. Good to be here.
So, Anna, as Karina Huber just reported, New York has instituted this new electronic waste law as of January 1st. This was news to me, so I'm glad I saw Karina's report. What does this mean for consumers, for businesses? What is the impact that this law has now?
Well, first of all, this impacts residents primarily. People living in the city can no longer just discard a TV or a computer out on the street for the Department of Sanitation to pick up. They're going to get fined for that.
How will they know who's responsible for that?
They may not. So the building that the e-waste is in front of will get fined.
Okay. So. And some of the other changes that this law is going to bring into place?
So that's the primary change, because businesses have already been mandated to recycle electronics for over 2 years now, since 2012. So businesses are already on board. They actually do have to pay for recycling e-waste, whereas residences have a number of options, such as the Gowanus e-waste warehouse, where they can drop off computers and electronics currently. And they're going to develop a lot more
Other than this fine, is there a cost to consumers with this law?
Primarily no. There shouldn't be any cost to consumers, because there are many outlets that are accepting e-waste. But it's going to take some time and energy on the part of the consumer to find those places.
Why is it so dangerous if waste is not disposed of correctly? What happens if it just goes into a landfill? According to the Environmental Protection Agency, only 15 to 20% of waste in the U.S. e-waste is recycled. The rest of this goes into incinerators. Tell me about the toxins and the dangers that this creates, both to people and to the environment.
Right. There are dioxins that are toxic to people, to humans. It can cause cancer. And lead can cause brain development problems, especially in children. The dioxins can be found in plastics when plastics are burned from these electronics. And lead is found in computers, computer monitors, as well as television monitors. But those are the old school ones, not the flat screen TVs, but the cathode ray tubes.
This is a big business opportunity, on the other hand, for e-waste recyclers. A report from ABI says that the market for recovering this could reach about $14.7 billion by the end of this year. So tell me about your company and other companies that are poised to take advantage of this.
Right. My company is a consulting firm. We work with businesses and residences on appropriate recycling procedures. So there are going to be some companies that take advantage of this recycling law, getting new facilities up and running, that we can help coordinate businesses and communities with those facilities. But it's important that those facilities do recycle those equipment correctly.
How are electronics recycled correctly, and what is the correct way to make use of those parts?
The correct way is to not burn or incinerate these devices, because that's where the toxins are released into the atmosphere and into the groundwater, and that comes back to affect human health. But those can be, there are very safe procedures for extracting those precious metals that are in computers and electronics, such as gold, silver, copper. Those are the things that people are trying to extract when they're taking apart computers and electronics.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Anna Dengler, Director of Sustainability at Great Forest.